first grade scientists. So we've been learning a lot about a solid, liquid, and gas. Today I want us to focus on and learn what happens when we apply heat to a solid and if we apply really, really cold temperatures to a liquid. Try to make that connection. Have you ever taken a popsicle outside in the summer? What happens? Have you ever put water in a freezer? So this is what our focus is today. What is going to happen when we apply very cold temperatures to a liquid or if we apply really hot temperatures to a solid? So I put some food coloring in this so you can see it. Which one is this? A solid, liquid, or gas? Well, it's taking the shape of the container. So I'm going to say it's a liquid, but what happens if I put it in a freezer and give it really, really, really cold temperature? Let's see. I've already done that. I put the exact same amount of liquid in. This one I put in the freezer for a couple of hours. And what happened? It turned into a solid. In a moment, you're going to see what happens when you apply, or I apply, really, really hot temperature to a solid. See you in a minute. Now we are going to see what heat does to a solid. So here I have a candle right here, and I have a broken crayon. It's purple if you can't see it. As of right now, they're both solids, right? The molecules are stuck really tight together, and they do not take the shape of its container. Let's see what happens when we apply heat. I'm going to put them in the pan, and as you know with the stove, it gives heat. What do you see happening? The solid with enough heat is turning into a liquid. Okay, so we just talked about what would happen if you applied heat to a solid, or what would happen if you put a liquid in a very cold temperature. But I'm going to pose a question, and teachers and parents, please pause this after I ask the question. So scientists, do you think water can be all three states of matter? So can water be a liquid? Can it be a solid? And can it be a gas? If you think it can be all three states of matter, discuss why you think it could be all three states of matter. And if you don't think it could be all three states of matter, discuss how or why couldn't it be a solid, liquid, or gas. Get back to you in a moment. So I wish I was in your class to hear, or your home to hear what you thought. But for the purposes of teaching, we're going to take a look at if ice or water can be all three states of matter. So I've got my trusty stove. And as you know from home, and you can connect, stoves are really hot. So we're going to apply heat. I have some ice cubes. Ice cubes are made of water. Are ice cubes a solid, liquid, or gas? Well, right now, they're solid. But let's see what would happen if I apply heat to this, and we'll see if water can be all three states of matter. Might be too steamy for you guys to see, but that steam itself is a gas. Can you see the steam coming up? That right there is a gas. And if I take this off, you can see that heat made the ice cubes, which are a solid, into a liquid. And look, it's taking the shape of its container. Wasn't that neat? I have fun doing it every time I do it. So your assignment on Seesaw today is to take a cup of liquid, it could be water or juice, and predict what will happen if you put it in your freezer for a while. Or, you have a choice, take a small solid such as a piece of chocolate and predict what will happen when you apply heat to it. And the heat can be body heat, it can be the sunlight heat. It's your choice. So first you're going to predict what will happen if you apply really, really cold or if you apply heat to it. And on the template, you're going to draw a picture of your either solid or liquid before. After you make your prediction, stick your liquid in a freezer or apply heat to your little solid. Were you right? This is all about exploration. Then on your template, mark the after. What did your liquid or solid look like after? Can't wait to see what you come up with.